We have seen in our video on yantras how Ganesha is associated with the Mooladhara chakra. This is the energy center associated with food and sleep and is hence the chakra to work on to overcome inertia, which can manifest as various kinds of obstacles or vighnas in one's life. Today, we are going to learn three powerful shlokas on Ganapati, also known by the names Vinayaka and Vigneshwara. These shlokas are Shuklambaradharam, Vakratunda Mahakaya and Agajanana Padmarkam. Many of you might already know at least one or more of these shlokas, but only a few really know their meaning, and there are a lot of common mistakes which are committed when chanting these shlokas. In this video, let's look at how to pronounce these shlokas correctly, learn their meanings, and also look at some of the most commonly committed mistakes which could ruin the meaning of these shlokas. The Sanskrit channel is an effort to explore a vast variety of topics from original Sanskrit literature. If you wish to support this effort, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution through these options. Your support will help us create more of these videos more frequently on more number of topics. Do check out all the links in the description below. Let's get started with perhaps the most popular shloka on Ganesha, which is Shuklambaradharam. I've seen so many children and adults alike giving a pause between Shuklam and Baradharam. The correct gap between the words should be Shuklambara and Dharam. Let us first look at how to pronounce this shloka correctly. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnupashantaye. The meaning of this shloka is something like this. Dhyayet, one needs to meditate upon. Shukla Ambara Dharam, the one clad in white garments. Vishnum, who is all pervading. Shashi Varnam, who shines in the color of the moon. Chaturbhujam, the one who has 4 arms. Prasanna Vadanam, and a pleasant face. Upashantaye, in order to pacify. Sarva Vighna, all obstacles. This process of reordering the words so that they can be easily understood is called as Anvayakrama. This process is extremely helpful in understanding any Sanskrit shloka in an easier way. Of course, with more practice and familiarity with Sanskrit language, one can begin to appreciate the original ordering of words in the shloka even better. The gist of the first shloka is, one needs to meditate upon the omnipresent, 4-armed form of Ganesha, who has a pleasant face, shining in the color of the moon and dressed in white garments in order to pacify all obstacles. Coming to the common mistakes while pronouncing this shloka, the first thing, as I mentioned before, is to give a pause at the right location. It is not Shuklam Baradharam, it is Shuklambara Dharam. Shuklambara is white garments and Dharam is one who wears them. One also needs to be mindful while pronouncing the last word. It is not Vignopashantaye, it is Vighnopashantaye with a forceful expulsion of air at Ghna. Ghna and Ghna are two different sounds in Sanskrit language. Let us now look at the correct pronunciation of the second shloka. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada. The meaning of this shloka is Deva, O Lord, Vakratunda with a bent trunk, Mahakaya and a huge body, Samaprabha with the same brightness, Surya Koti of a continuous array of suns. Kuru, please make, Sarva Karyeshu in all actions, Nirvighnam, obstacle free, Me for me, Sarvada, always. The gist of this shloka is, O Lord, with a bent trunk and a huge body, shining with the brightness of an array of suns, please make all my actions obstacle-free for all time. We see that even in this shloka, the appeal is made towards the obstacle-removing aspect of Lord Ganesha. Many people have a tendency to drag out the A at the end of each word here. Only Sarvada at the end has a long A sound. The rest are not long Dirgha sounds like Prabha or Mahakaya. They are short or Hrasva sounds like Prabha and Mahakaya. This is because all of these names are being used in Sambodhana or as a form of addressing someone. You can listen to the shloka again to notice the short and long endings more clearly. Let us now look at the correct pronunciation of the last shloka. Agajanana Padmarkam Gajananam Aharnisham Anekadam Tam Bhaktanam Ekadantam Upasmahe. The key word to understand this shloka is the verb Upasmahe, which roughly means approaching a deity through worship. But before we go there, the wordplay in this shloka is absolutely beautiful. This really depicts the level of intricacy Sanskrit is capable of when it comes to the beauty of both sound and meaning. The sound ga means going and denotes movement. Aga is that which is unmoving and still, which means a mountain, also called as Parvatam. Ja denotes Jananam or birth. Aga ja is born out of the unmoving mountain, the daughter of Parvata, who is Parvati. Parvati, as you know, is Lord Ganesha's mother. Anana is a face, Padma is a lotus, and Arka is the sun, each with their own intricate origins. But notice what happens when you bring all these sounds together. Agaja Anana Padma Arkam. The one who is like a sun to the face of Parvati, which is like a lotus, which means the one who brings joy to the face of Parvati. While these sounds hold this beautiful meaning, there is yet another layer of poetic beauty hidden within them. The same set of sounds, Agajanana, also has Gajanana, which means the face, Ananam, of an elephant, Gaja. Imagine the kind of intellectual stimulation and satisfaction a reader can enjoy exploring Sanskrit literature, especially when it need not be diluted by English translations like these. Anyways, getting back to the topic, the meaning of this shloka is Upasmahe, we worship, Aharnisham, throughout day and night, which means uninterruptedly, Tam Ekadantam, that Lord with a single tusk, Aneka Dam, who provides in plenty, Bhaktanam, to his devotees, Gajananam, who has the face of an elephant, Arkam, who is like the sun, Anana Padma, to the lotus-like face, Agaja, of the daughter of the mountain, Devi Parvati. The gist of this shloka is, we worship uninterruptedly that Lord with a single tusk, who provides in plenty to his devotees, who has the face of an elephant, who is like the sun to the lotus-like face of the daughter of the mountain, Devi Parvati. The most common mistake committed here is with the understanding of Aneka Dantam. This doesn't mean Aneka and Dantam, meaning many teeth. Ganapati has only one tusk, as denoted by the word Eka Dantam. Aneka Dantam is split as Aneka, Dam and Tam. Tam means to him, who gives many things, Aneka Dam. I hope you are now able to memorize and recite these shlokas more clearly and with a deeper understanding of their meanings. Share this video across with people who might benefit from this. If you wish to support the production of more videos like these, consider becoming a sponsor on Patreon or make a one-time contribution through these options. Also, consider subscribing to the Sanskrit channel, where we explore hidden gems in the vast world of diverse Sanskrit literature. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.